Hey fellow stitchers, so this video is I'm going to show you all of my projects I've finished this year and the two projects I'm still currently working on. I am in desperate need of a project, so here we go. I watched the Crafty Floridian, and Billy did a crochet along, and she decided to make it's kind of like a stole with a cape in the back. I decided to use the cookie yarn from Hobbii. It's beautiful. I love the way the back worked. So, and it's just like a scarf with a little cape on the back. And you just throw it over your shoulder. It'll be perfect for the fall. And my favorite color, purple. So, that was my one of my finished projects that I'm also be entering in the county fair. My other one would be this shawl, and its pattern is timeless. It's a timeless pattern, and I used the loops and threads. I'm not quite sure exactly, but it was loops and threads, and they were little balls, and they were wound real different. Super soft. So, and it's a small shawl. I put little tassels on the end, but I just love the colors. So, something nice for, church to cover your shoulders. Put a little pin. Along with the Crafty Floridian, she came up with a beach bag, and I entered in her Mother's Day Rose challenge on Facebook, and there were so few of us had entered, and everyone did such an amazing job on their roses that Billy gifted her pattern to everyone who entered. So I did her bag. I am kind of working on it. This was made with I Love This Cotton. So I'm working on the inside. I put the little plastic lining in, but I didn't like how you could kind of see this plastic through the lacy part. So I'm actually cross stitching the bottom of it to make it blend in. It's just a little hard because I've already sewn it in, so it's taken me a little while. I've already used this bag several times, taking my kids to swimming lessons and stuffing as much yarn as I possibly could in there to work on while they were doing swimming lessons. This is one of my most recent projects. Is this hat. It's made with Merry Maximum Prism. I actually found this yarn at Goodwill for $1. So, and I definitely had to play Yarn Chicken. The pattern called for exactly 290 yards, and that's exactly what this yarn was. So it was destined to be this hat. The little pom-pom actually comes off. I put a little button on the bottom, so when you need to wash it, you can just pop it off. And it's a cute little pom. And if you make more hats, you can like interchange the pom-poms. It's great. I believe someone else did it, and I just took it off them. It's no at all my idea. But then you just kind of left with this teeny little hole on top. So when you put it on, it fits pretty great. I have a little ponytail in, so I'm not going to put it on in this one. But you'll probably see me wear this one. Easy. 3-day project. It was really easy. Speaking of hats, so I have this little hat on. Same pattern, a little different. This yarn, my friend Angela from Angela Crochets Art, for Mother's Day, my husband let me buy some yarn, and I went over to Angela's, and we dyed this yarn together. And I finally got the galls to crochet with it because, you know, I didn't want to do it wrong. This yarn is just so amazing and beautiful. It's Knit Picks Bare Shimmer. So I'll go ahead and take it off. Don't mind my hot mess of a hair. But I took a hair tie and just crocheted around it to the stitches from the pattern that I just do. So yeah. And this yarn is just amazing. It just feels like silk that just glides over the hook. Amazing. I'm definitely going to buy more yarn from Angela once the funds become available. I'll go ahead and leave it off. So another project is I made 2 cat beds. No pattern, just kind of like in my head. Winged it, stuffed it with the pill fiber. It's completely crocheted. Yeah, so cats love it. They fight over it because I only made 2 and I have 4 cats. So they fight over it. So that's 1, and then oops, close up. There's 2. Let's see. My fanciest project, the one that I'm very proud of that I'm going to be entering in the fair, would be my doily. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pick this up. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm very proud of that one. So that one's going to go in the fair. Actually, Angela talked me into it. So hopefully we'll see where it goes. And lastly but not least, I am working with this Red Heart Super Saver Striper. I'm not a fan. It splits like a butt crack. I can't. When I mean it splits, it's every time I'm crocheting, every stitch, it is splitting, and the hook is just, just reminds me of those butt cracks you see that gets really annoying, you know? You're just like, pull up your pants, pull up your pants. I tell my friends all the time, my kids, my husband would too. I would stick coins down there because I'm like, it's like a slot machine. You just leave it open, I'm just going to stick a coin in there. So I'm making a stained glass blanket with this Red Heart. So I have several little blocks, and then when I put them together with the black, it'll look like stained glass. So I love this Red Heart Striper because it's the only one that really doesn't have the pink in it, and you know me and pink. But that's it. Those are all my current projects that are done, and I definitely need to look up some more projects. I have a ton of yarn. My next video is actually going to show you my yarn stash and my yarn corner and my little sanctuary. That's what I call it. So I hope you come back. Keep on stitching and keep on passing on the good vibes. See you next time.